Good morning, this is Slowrider coming to you live from the Northern California Sierra foothills. This is like the first nice day. It's going to be 55 or 60 degrees today, so I'm going to go take this 2023 Ducati Diavel V4 in a nice, probably at least 200, maybe 250 mile ride. Just have these giant loops I do through Sacramento, Placerville, all over the place. It's freeways and back roads and twisties. It's a good combination. So what I wanted to talk to you about today was the brand new tires I got. So I got a set of new rubber on here. This is the third set. And what I get the stock tires. The front is a D Rosso 3240 45ZR1782W. And the, well, that's the back tire. So the rear tire, and that is $297.84. So it's about 300 bucks for the rear tire, the rubber only. Front tire is a 120/70/17 Diavel Rosso 3 on the front. The front tire is 165 bucks. So it's about, for both, just the rubber, the front and back, is $463. Which is pretty good. And so what the dealership does is they do a pretty good, I took it down there just to demount, mount, clean up, balance, reinstall. It's 100 bucks for the back and 100 bucks for the front. So it's a pretty good deal. So it's just 100 bucks per wheel and tire. So that total cost with labor and tax. So just for the tires was $665. Which, you know, is fine. And you also get a little more with that. You get the, they check the whole bike over, the brakes, the drivetrain, pretty much all the bits and pieces, you know, the clutch lever, they check everything. So they found one thing. So it did have a loose chain. And since I've been riding it a lot in the rain, the chain was very dirty and a little bit rusty actually, because I mean, I've been riding it in a lot of wet, damp conditions for the last probably 4 months. A lot of rain rides, a lot of stuff like that. So they had to clean the chain. It was loose, dirty. What's it say? Clean lube and adjust chain drive. Yeah. So I mean, when I look at it, it looks brand, but it actually had rust. The chain. I mean, I ride it, but on the outside links. But he cleaned it up. It looks like a brand new chain, and it's still the factory chain. So that was 70 bucks plus $5 for chemicals. That's worth it. 75 bucks. So, and I did notice it. You'll start notice on these. Ducati quick shifters, which work really well. Every once in a while you'll miss a shift or something funny will happen, or you'll go to downshift and it'll lurch forward because it'll rev match, but it won't shift. So so if you're going fourth to third, you'll notice, like, if you're in the freeway going about 80 miles per hour, and then you're going to downshift into third, it'll kind of like do a little not a wheelie, but the front end will pull up. So what that is it's just not shifting. That's probably your chain is loose. So I was starting to have a few of those, and then some of the downshifts it'll miss from second to first, things like that. So that is a symptom, not of the quick shifter, but a loose chain. So when they tighten it up, it was, oh, ciao bella. It was just popping up and down, and I could really feel the difference when they did the chain service. So if you guys are ever on your, probably this is true for any Ducati. So if you think there's something wrong with your quick shifter, either adjust the chain yourself or take it in for chain service. And then after you have that chain adjusted, it's going to be, wow, spicy tamale again. And that's pretty much it. I did buy, oh yeah, they gave me a new seat. This is a brand new seat here. I ride it a lot, so it was starting to get tear marks at the corner on the right and the left side. So Ducati's good about that, so they replaced that. under warranty, and then they also replaced this pinion seat cover. When I took it off once, one of the plastic tabs broke, so they gave me a new. So this is new and that's new. Oh yeah, then I had the only other warranty issue I had when the bike first came out. There was there's two cooling fans up in here for the water cooler, and those malfunctioned, so they replaced those. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is original. So this bike has, let me see, I'll start it up so you can hear it. This bike has, now it's got over 15,000 miles. Let's see what it's got on it. 15,660. I'll probably put another 200 or 300 on it today. I'm going to go for a nice ride. Let's start it up. And just so you know, I already warmed this up, so I'm not revving it cold. You don't want to rev your bike cold because it doesn't have oil in the engine, and the engine's not been distributed around the components that need to be oiled. So I always let it warm up and then rev it. So I've already warmed the bike up. So there you go, it sounds pretty good. Just did a little walk around so you could hear it from different angles, but if anybody has any questions, but that's the typical tire. And these tires have been lasting me about 5,000 miles. And so that's about it. So I got 15,000 miles. This is like the third set, or maybe a little longer. Yeah, this is the third set. So really the first two did 15. So I guess I've been getting 6 or 7 out of them. So that makes more sense. Which is pretty good. A funny thing is, I was riding my other bike. I have a GT650 Royal Enfield Interceptor I made into a pretty cool cafe racer. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I was riding that for a few days just for fun, and then when I went to pick this thing up with the new tires on it, every time I shifted in second and third gear, I was like popping a little wheelie, even with the wheelie control. So you get used to. I mean, I think that bike's got like about 60 horsepower. This one's got 100. I think now it's about 180 with the dragster exhaust and the uptune and the modified intake filters. But it was kind of funny. I was like, whoa, getting on the freeway, and the front wheel kept kind of popping off the ground. It wasn't a problem. I mean, again, I was just like the Royal Enfield. You have to be like full throttle all the time, so I was just like full throttle, and it's got kind of a really it's got a mechanical clutch, so it's a lot looser. It's a good clutch, but this one's more it's snappier because you gotta on this Ducati you got to move the clutch lever about that much, and on the Royal Enfield is like that. So I guess it was like I was popping the clutch. Kind of fun. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna gear up and head out. Oh, I just want to give Anus Motorcycles here a heads up, man. They're the best motorcycle shop I've ever dealt with. I mean, customer service is awesome. They're always bend over backwards for you. The mechanics there are top notch. I mean, you go into the mechanic bay and you can eat off the floor. It's really clean and organized. So whenever you take your bike in, it's always cleaner when it comes out. It's just amazing. And they're just really professionals there, and I can't say too much about them. I mean, they're in Rockland, California, and that's where I bought this bike, and I bought 2 other motorcycles, and I'm probably going to buy. I'm going to buy 2 Panigale V2s. So I want to buy. Slow Editor's going to buy two V2s, because I got twin boys, and Panigales. So I'm going to get 2 of those probably the next few months. They're still at college, so when they come home, I'll order those so they come in, and we'll let you guys, we'll take some videos with the 3 Ducati. So there'll be the Diavel V4, and then there'll be 2 customized Panigale V2s, and I'm going to get the 2024 models. And we were going to get the Bayless ones, but we're going to get just the red Panigale V2s, and then we're going to custom put some matching similar highlights. So the 3 bikes will look pretty cool together, and we'll go riding around. So I look forward to those videos. And this is Slow Rider tuning out, and everyone have a good day. All right, bye.